From golf balls taken hostage by animals to unsuspecting players being straight up attacked out of the blue, these are some of the most insane animal interferences of all time. Number 1. Bees swarm. During the 2008 Zurich Classic in New Orleans, an entirely new obstacle was introduced into the game, leading to one of the funniest golf moments ever caught on camera. Some very interested winged spectators rushed the players to enjoy the game up close and personal. A swarm of killer bees wanted a closer look and forced all the players to hit the deck, and this video was captured. It's hard to say if this is funnier with context or without.
Area.
Number 2. Iguana snack time. In the 2014 Puerto Rico Open, an iguana was on the hunt for a midday snack when he came to the tastiest of all delicacies, a golf ball that was still in play. This rowdy reptile seems like he tried to bite off more than it could chew, since its jaws couldn't even wrap around its selected prey. But that wouldn't stop him from trying again. That's when he decided to cut his losses and sped off in search of his next meal.
Oh, look at that, the iguana trying to eat his ball at 16.
Number 3. Angry hawk. This was another ambitious animal with his eyes bigger than its stomach. This time it tried to take off with an entire mic. He couldn't manage to get it off the tether, and this just made the little fella even more mad. You can tell it really ruffled its feathers.
Doesn't taste that, polyester doesn't taste that great.
That'll ruffle your...
Number 4. Davis loves gator. Here's a lesson in what not to do. When Davis Love got an up-close and personal look at this gator, he decided he needed to get a video walking down the prehistoric predator for a chance to get a close-up. The relationship between golfers and gators needs to be studied. Even though Davis kept his cool, we can't say the same for our next animal friend.
Camera on his mobile phone.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
Number 5. Nature call. In the 1999 Compact Classic, we got to see a caddy who wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. The turtle decided to leave his mark when he got his moment on national TV. That's something you don't see or smell every day.
Group, there you go. But usually, yeah.
Number 6. Brian Gay's caddy versus gator. How loyal is your caddy? Brian Gay's caddy, Kip Henley, showed what real dedication to the game meant when he went into a showdown with a live gator to help Brian continue his game without interruption. Kip showed him who's boss, but he better watch his back because he does not look happy about it. Our next video shows a much friendlier, heartwarming encounter. Number 7. Tiger Woods and Sammy the Squirrel. During the 2013 President's Cup, even the master of focus and intensity himself, Tiger Woods, was no match for the cuteness of this little guy. His girlfriend at the time got her hands on a soon-to-be legend, Sammy the Squirrel, who she then placed on Tiger's shoulder, and the two shared a brief but adorable bonding moment on live TV. If you're liking the video so far, hit that like button so we can make more. Moving on.
How can we cut away from that?
Number 8. The seagull. This is without a doubt one of the most iconic animal interferences of all time in the world of golf. In the 1998 Players' Championship, a seagull became fascinated with the golf ball and was determined to leave with it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. After many failed attempts, his determination paid off. Sort of. Some think this seagull was a paid actor that was meant to sabotage the game.
We've got it. We have liftoff. Oh no!
Number 9. Deer Creamer. As Paula Creamer set up for her swing, she noticed something off in the distance. Bambi and its friends were out for a casual stroll. Creamer had no choice but to wait it out while witnessing this beautiful moment. This reminded us all that nature is as unpredictable as any game we play. Number 10. Kangaroos. In the 2013 ISPS Handa Women's Australian Open, there was game interference by a group of happy hoppers jumping across the course. They seemed as fascinated with the game as any other spectator, but no one seemed to have explained the rules to them. They went around looking at the players, gear, and other spectators. Maybe next time we'll get to see them take a swing.
And they don't mind the humans being around it.
Number 11. Isaac Cooling Geese Attack. A Michigan high school golfer accidentally made some very powerful enemies on a golf course, while Isaac Cooling was playing in the Madison tournament at Wolf Creek Golf Course in Adrian. His group walked past a goose nest on their way to the next hole, but this guard goose wasn't having it. He locked onto his target, an unsuspecting Isaac. Pictures were captured of the moments during the attack and are forever embedded in the Golf Internet Hall of Fame.
The polite way of putting it, I guess.
Number 12, Easy Gabs a Bird hit. On the 12th hole Thursday, during the opening round of the U.S. Women's Open at Lancaster Country Club in Pennsylvania, Isi Gabsa took a heck of a swing. Unfortunately, this swing would give a completely different type of birdie. The ball collided with an actual bird, veering to the right while the bird fell to the earth. Gabsa pushed through to post par, but she seemed just as shaken up as anyone else in the crowd after they had to remove the bird's body off the course to proceed. Number 13, Double Birdie. Jimmy Walker was having a decent game, tied for 4th and still in contention. It was all good until he reached the 17th hole. No one would have believed what happened next if it wasn't caught on camera. His ball flew into the air and hit a passing bird before plummeting sadly back to earth. At first, not even the spectators really realized what happened. Thank God for slow motion replays. Fortunately for Walker, both the bird and his scorecard seem to have recovered nicely. Number 14, Pablo versus Hornets. What's worse than killer bees? Hornets. Just ask Pablo Larrazabal. At the Maybank Malaysian Open, the 5th hole brought with it some very unexpected challenges. Massive hornets swarmed him. 30 to 40 hornets descended on the unsuspecting player, surrounding him and stinging at every chance they got. The players around him kept screaming for him to jump into the water. Eventually, he went for the life-saving dip and gave us iconic photos to remember it by. He got stung over 20 times after being marked as an enemy by the swarm. This wasn't the end of the round though. After receiving medical attention for the stings on the back of his neck, he went back to finish it up. Black bear. These were not your average bears, and they weren't on the hunt for any picnic baskets. They were captured on camera at the Fairmont Hot Springs Resort. They were just some good Samaritans who wanted to help tend the flag. For compensation, he snuck a snack in the form of a golf ball. That's about to be a painful hole in one on the way out. Lastly, we have some honorable mentions. Here we have another golf legend, a 3-legged gator affectionately called Tripod that can be seen multiple times throughout PGA Tour history. For the most part, he's just a chill guy who roams the course with his signature stump. Throughout YouTube comments, you can see his fans loving his appearances. Monkey Walk. This one brings us to Greg Norman, designed El Chameleon Golf Course. This dashing primate strut his stuff on the fairway to stare down golfers in the distance. And last but not least, the ultimate bear attack. In the 2014 Marathon Classic, there was a bear attack. Kind of. Yep, a guy in a bear suit along with a caddy sprinting at full speed. That might not have been on your bingo list, but you're welcome because this is a sight to behold. Even in a sport that's all about the pristine, it's great to have moments of pure fun and a little silliness. What was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you love golf content, take a swing at that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.